Hey, what's up everybody? It's Coach Matt over here at Primal, www.primalatc.com. Coming to you today with video number 4 on our rotational shot put video series. Now, what we're going to talk about today is going to continue what we spoke about yesterday, which is getting set up and getting ready in the back of that circle. Yesterday we showed you how to properly set your feet and find out how wide your feet need to be. We also showed you how to sit back, load the hamstrings, and get a little bit low to start off the throw. Well, in the back of the circle, there's 3 things that you have to keep in mind. That's getting low, that is getting left over your left side, shifting weight, and getting long. Now, we already talked about getting set up and getting low yesterday. How to set your weight, how to load up the hamstrings, how to have your back in the right position where you're not slumped all the way over. Today we want to talk about getting left. Now, when we talk about getting left, what we're talking about is shifting the weight over your left side. Obviously, if you're a right-handed thrower, you're going to shift the weight over the left side. If you're a lefty, you're going to be shifting over the right. But for today's purposes, you're a right-handed thrower shifting over the left. What we want to talk about is shifting weight. Now that we're in position, we want to talk about getting that weight over the left side and being patient and shifting the weight before we drive down that circle. This is why it's so important. A lot of times with beginner rotational throwers, whether it's the rotational shot or the discus, what you see a lot of times is that the person will just quickly pivot and dump down the middle of that circle. What I mean is, instead of shifting the weight and being patient, they'll just turn and kind of dump their body, just kind of flop down in the middle of that circle. Turn quick and kind of dump in, kind of drop right into that circle. The problem is if you're not patient, if you don't wait, okay, if you don't shift the weight and actually take your time, you're never going to have a proper drive. You're never going to be able to go right down that middle and drive down the middle with correct force. You got to think of it like walking. You need to shift weight to walk. You need to shift weight from foot to foot and from side to side when you walk. So for the same reason, you also need to shift your weight before you drive, before you sprint down that circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a nice little tip that you can do when you get out in the circle to make sure that you are shifting your weight. The only thing that we need is a stopwatch. Now to show you guys, we did a similar drill like this using the power position during our glide shot put series. All you want to do is take the stopwatch and put it around your neck. And the stopwatch, when it dangles there, is going to find the center, the midline of your body. Your goal when you shift your weight, okay, you're going to be low and you're going to shift left. As you shift left, the stopwatch is going to move over your left side. Okay? So we're in the back of the circle, arms are relaxed, shot is underneath the ear, good athletic position. Okay, we're sitting back, our hamstrings are loaded. You can see stopwatch is already starting to move back and forth because I'm bouncing and shifting. Now, as you go to turn, what you want to do is stay low and start shifting the weight left. You can see what's happening. As I'm shifting the weight left, the stopwatch is coming over my left foot. So as we turn, we're going to be patient, wait until all of our body weight is shifted left, and then turn. A great drill that you can do is called the clock drill. I'm sure it's got many different names out there. But basically, if your pivoting foot, okay, if your left foot is the middle of the clock, your right foot's going to be on 3 o'clock. So what you want to do is shift weight, bring the foot to 12. Okay. Shift weight, bring the foot to 9. Shift weight, bring the foot to 6. And then shift weight and try to go all the way back around to 3. Practice pivoting, practice shifting the weight. We've already done 2 out of 3. Okay, we've stayed low and now we've gotten left. Tomorrow we're going to cover getting our right leg, getting our blocking leg long to improve our drive down the middle of that circle. Guys, thanks so much for checking us out, for checking out primalatc.com, and a big thank you in advance for letting everybody know that Primal ATC is the place to come if you need help on your throwing events, if you're a coach that needs to get their athletes to that next level. Please let all your friends know, like us on Facebook, and keep sending in those questions. We'll get them answered for you right here on the website.